Hello, I am Umbrenero and welcome back to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is how I plan my content in 2025. So, my content planning has not changed a whole lot from last year, but there is one newer addition that I have made to my planning, but we're gonna get to that eventually. First up, we're gonna look at my status board, which I still use quite a bit, and as you can see, it is a bit different than the last time I used it because I had changed the way I am doing some of my things, and I condensed areas and just made it flow a lot better. And this year I have been using it a lot more with getting things done and having more and more videos taken care of in advance than last second. Unlike this video, which is being recorded the day it's going up, but that's not the point of this one. But this little status board that I use to help me keep track of where in the process am I on certain videos is very helpful. And it's something that I know I will keep using along with the next thing on my list, which is my tracking sheet. So my tracking sheets are very simple and end up getting very colorful because I have each area of my recording editing process color coded. I have video types color coded in the sense of videos for this channel. For gaming, they're all the same color, makes it a lot easier to get through and get stuff done. But I even have a color signifying when things are done, which has come in handy a few times, but that's not the point. So this sheet I have shown before, and I have actually edited this sheet for the first time this year, and I actually removed certain sections from my life one, which is the bottom one with more colors and all of that, then my gaming one, which I have all of my different games on a single sheet, and once I fill up a sheet, I grab another and just keep going. So this is another thing that works along with my status board to help keep me organized and keep me working on my videos in a good timeliness, I would say. But it is what it is, and sometimes you just have to have that little bit of, hey, here is what I have coming up I need to work on, and it helps. It just makes it a lot easier to recognize when you're about to be starting on a new thing rather than continuing something that doesn't work. But onto something that I've kind of used last year. I printed out little calendars for each month and wrote my videos that I was going to do. And the upgrade I made to this from last year is I actually went and made it so once I am done with a specific video on a day, I actually am highlighting it using the color code that I use for my tracking sheets. So, for instance, here is my April calendar page, and I will openly say it is more colored in now, the day I am recording this, than it was when I took the picture for it. But it helps me keep track of, did I stream this day? Did I get my gaming video posted for this day? Did my life video for this day get posted? And there's a couple other things that I could put on here that I'm not going to because it will just add a lot of extra chaos here that I do not need here. Because this calendar is a good confirmation that my little card from my status board is off of there, and meaning this video is done. I don't have to worry about this anymore. But this also leads into another item that I am using this year that I toyed with last year and didn't quite get far into last year because I only started using it in October. But that is my planner, which, as you can see here, I'm using April as the example because April just happened to be the best month for it. This is how my month planning wise is laid out. And I have my key on the side because there are certain things that are going to be coming eventually that I want to work on and make sure I have put in here. But it doesn't mean that that key is going to be used on the monthly calendar. They will actually more be used in the weekly area where I am trying to keep track of things and what is going on. But having a quick reference to my key each month will help, especially keeping track of everything. And then here is an example of a month. It's not the most perfect thing, but it is something that has been helping. And I actually, for the last little bit of last year, I used a lot smaller of a planner, so I have a lot more space here, and just planning out where is stuff going to go, what is a priority right now, everything that's going on is keeping track of it here. And then in my regular old bullet journal is putting a little reminder of, did you check your content planner, just to see where my stuff is and if I have done my stuff for the week. And you know what? Hopefully this is what will help me with some of my upcoming goals that are supposed to take place this summer. So thank you for watching this little how I plan my content. And until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!